So I play Ruby, and Ruby is a young ballet student from the Midwest, and she moves to New York City to study in a very prestigious ballet academy. And the movie kind of shows her journey as a student in the academy, but also the relationships she develops with the other dancers and with Nick's character, Johnny. There's a little bit of romance, and yeah, so. Um, yeah, I mean that's why they hired me. So I was really excited for that, just because I'm a newbie to acting, and so at least with the ballet, it was familiar territory, and it was um, that's something I'm comfortable and confident with. So yeah, I started ballet when I was 4, and then when I was 17, I was asked to go study in Russia at the Paganova Academy. So I went over there, and what was supposed to be a year turned into 3 years, and I ended up graduating with a Russian diploma. And then I got a contract with the Boston Ballet and worked there for a year, and after a year, the company in Russia, Mariinsky Theater, offered me a contract. So I went back and I joined the company there. So I was 2 years at Boston Ballet. I had already signed my contract for the second year. And then I danced with Mariinsky for about 2 years. So I came home from Russia because of my hip, and I was actually sitting in a hospital bed in Vail, Colorado, immobile with a hip brace on, and so I was on my phone a lot, and I got this tweet from Michael Damian saying, "Hey, have you ever wanted to be in a movie? We're looking for a dancer." That was it. Thought it was a scam at first, but saw he had a following, saw he was verified, sent him a message back, set up a phone call. So months before, rewind, months before my surgery, because the Olympics were in Sochi, NBC came to Russia to do some features on, the correlation between ballet, ice skating, and why the Russians love it and why they're passionate about it. And so they came to my theater, and they actually interviewed me because I was the American there, and they followed me around for a few days, and I did some dancing. So then it played on the Today Show, and then it played on primetime. And so Michael and his wife saw it, and that's why they contacted me. Meanwhile, they don't know that I'm in Colorado recovering from very, crazy hip surgery. So we get on the phone, we have a great conversation for about, half hour. And then by the end, Michael's like, "Great, this is awesome." And I'm like, there's just one problem. Like, I can't walk yet. But I think I'm going to get my recovery is going to be quick, don't worry. So we just kind of took it week by week and saw they were ready to cast someone else too because they didn't think I could rehab. But yeah, things worked out, and 4 months later, after rehabbing like a crazy person, I went and filmed with them. So I think, from day one when Nick and I met, we hit it off pretty quickly. He's a very lovable person, and we quickly became very close friends. So when we were not on camera, it was a blast, and we were fooling around, laughing, making fun of each other. So then the second we got on camera, we had those kind of like inside jokes, and just like I think the mutual understanding. So I mean, chemistry with him was very easy. Look at that face.